Imagine a world where the signature yellow planes of Spirit Airlines vanish from the sky overnight. The airline is currently in a desperate race against time, pleading with the Trump administration for an emergency bailout. They are seeking hundreds of millions of dollars in federal funding to avoid total liquidation. The trigger for this crisis is a massive spike in jet fuel costs, driven by the ongoing U.S.-Israel-Iran conflict. For an ultra-low-cost carrier like Spirit, jet fuel now accounts for over 40% of its total operating expenses. This isn't just a rough patch, it is a fight for survival following 2 bankruptcies in a single year and a collapsed merger with JetBlue. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy is set to meet with Spirit executives to determine if the government will step in. Without this federal lifeline, experts warn that Spirit could be forced to ground its entire fleet at any moment. The financial strain is so severe that industry giants like Delta, United, and American have already hiked baggage fees just to stay ahead of rising costs. For Spirit, the situation is far more dire. It is a choice between a government-backed rescue or a complete shutdown. If the airline liquidates, it triggers a chaotic scramble for refunds that could leave thousands of travelers stranded. If you have a flight booked right now, you are essentially standing in the middle of a financial Wild West. When a company liquidates, consumers and employees are typically the very last to see any money back. Creditors and major lenders are always the first in line to claim whatever assets remain. Travelers are being advised to act immediately. Cancel your flight and rebook while the airline is still solvent enough to issue a refund. As of this week, Spirit is still operating as usual, but that could change the second a bailout is denied. Your best defense in this crisis is the plastic in your wallet. Most major credit cards allow you to dispute charges for services not delivered if the airline ceases to exist. If you paid with a debit card, your protections are significantly weaker and a refund is far from guaranteed. Even travel insurance is a gamble, as many policies only pay out if they specifically cover financial insolvency. The era of ultra-cheap travel is facing its greatest test, and the next few days will decide if Spirit Airlines remains a part of it.